What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge. It is Wednesday, May 26th, and the week on the road in Florida continues. And if you see a big old smile on my face, that's because last night we had a fantastic night here on the show. There is our betting card, 9-3. How about that? A whole bunch of green check marks. 2, not 1, 2. M Squared, Zack Attack, they are perfect. So we have 2 winners today in our perfect parlay contest from YouTube. And I'm going to announce them right now. We're not going to waste any more time. How about at AshbyWeb3, at AshbyWeb3, and also at Ivan Pajaro1. Greg or the jeweler will reach out to you on social media and set you up with your year-long subscription to SportsLine. If you want to play, we do it every single day. Go to our comment section on YouTube. Leave a best bet. If you hit and one of our cappers is perfect on the show, then you will win or be eligible to win a year-long subscription to SportsLine. By the way, hit the subscribe button, follow us there, turn on the notifications, because we have tons of content all the time dropping into your feed. Currently today, our Champions League Kicking It With Tom episode with Tom Fornelli. You still have time. 3 p.m. Eastern this afternoon, the Europa League final. We also have a play on that in this show as well. And then, of course, our golf episode with Rick G is live in your feed right now as we are on the eve of the Charles Schwab Challenge, a great field down there in Fort Worth. If you listen to the audio version of the show, Apple Podcasts, we're also doing a giveaway this week. Go, leave us a 5-star review, and tell us who you think is going to win the Champions League final on Saturday. Then on Monday, also leave your Twitter and Instagram handle. We will select, I don't know, whatever I feel like, 2, 3, 4, depending on how popular it is, to give away a couple more year-long subscriptions to SportsLine. We want to build this community, and it is growing at a rapid rate. All right, housekeeping out of the way. Let's bring in the stars of the show. Let's start with the man right below me. Perfect last night. Braves, White Sox on the run line. M Squared, that had to feel good.
Oh, yeah, it felt great, Coach. Anytime you get those plus 150 victories, that definitely helps the profitability long term. So feeling good, ready to go. Everything's trending in the right direction.
I like that word, trending in the right direction, which is our direction. Our other capper that was perfect last night, you know him as Zack Attack. Zack Cimini, what's up, my man? How are you, brother?
Good morning, Coach. That felt good yesterday, especially when the Lakers made it tight in the fourth quarter. But as Larry says, whether good or bad, we move on to the next day. Let's have another good day.
You're damn right. And speaking of Larry, speaking of the Maestro, he's our leader. He's our heartbeat. Maestro, good morning.
Good morning, Coach. Looking at that recap, all the green check marks, even the parlay hits, and I'm the only one with any X's on there. I want to join the party. Let's go. Let's go.
That's quite all right, because you've been lifting the show up when others are down, and now we're lifting you up when you had a down night. That's all right. All right, let's jump into our board for the day. Don't forget, if you want to use the promo code EDGE, we're going to give you 30 days for free. 30 days for free. And then after that, you're playing with house money. Okay, we got 2 plays from SportsLine today. But first and foremost, I forgot storylines that could affect the betting lines. I know M Squared, you got all kinds of weather tonight. What do you got?
Yeah, we're approaching that time of the season where we have some really extreme hitting conditions, but not across the board, not every day. So you find a little opportunity with the sports books before we get to the summer months. We're looking at the New York Yankees and Toronto here. Very low air density, 62. This is normally a 67, 68 type of air density day. Positive VMI for both teams, 80 degrees, winds blowing out at 12 miles per hour, a hitter's paradise there in that one. And then Boston, Atlanta, same thing. Boston is typically one that doesn't have great air quality. It's just a short, small little ballpark to play in. Tonight, they've got awesome air quality, wind blowing out at 15 miles per hour. It's hot there. This game's going to close at 11 or greater, which is pretty rare at this time of the year. So watch out for those 2 great run-scoring environments tonight in Major League Baseball.
And, Mike, you forgot the thing that you love the most. What do you love the most in baseball?
Well, I don't know what I love the most in baseball.
You love afternoon baseball.
Afternoon baseball, okay.
You're damn right. Come on. Do I know you better than you know you? Come on. I know my guys. All right, let's jump into our boards now. We're going to start with 2 plays from SportsLine. We're going to start with that Europa League final today, 3 p.m. Eastern time on Paramount Plus. It's in the family. Manchester United against Villarreal. And we've got several plays on this. Now, Martin Green has been great for us lately. Manchester United to win -120. Then a prop exotic. He likes Edison Cavani. Hopefully I said that name right. To score. That's coming back at plus 130. Now, in our Champions League episode, we also had a pick on this game. Tom Fornelli and Martin Green are on the over 2.5. It's not an official play on this show. It is on that show, but we're all one brand. So there you go. So those are the 3 plays: Man United, Edson Cavani, and then the over 2.5 in this game. Then our second play from SportsLine, we're going to go to the NHL and a series that we've had a ball with. We've been playing on it the entire series. We're going to go Lightning and the Panthers. 8 p.m. Eastern is when they're going to drop the puck tonight. Game 5, back home. Now, they couldn't close the deal in Fort Lauderdale, so they come back home minus 150. Now, for a hockey game, this juice is a little bit high. But, Maestro, sometimes the juice,
it's worth the squeeze.
You're damn right it is. And it is tonight. So we're taking the Lightning minus 150. It's been an offensive series. We believe that's going to happen again tonight. We're not on the over this time, though. We're only on the Lightning to close things out at minus 150. All right, time to get to my guys, the stars of the show. M Squared. Oh, it's a Wednesday, baby. You know the drill, son. Give it to me.
All right, you mentioned the afternoon baseball. We're going back to the White Sox here. We're looking for them on the run line, minus 1.5, plus 100. There's been some massive line movement in this game. Opened minus 172, sitting minus 210 in a lot of spots. This plus 100 on the run line should be minus 120 in the Sims. We know Rodon is a stud, 234 expected weighted on base average. John Gant is what this is really about. We talked about Flaherty and him kind of being a fraud with the numbers. Same thing with John Gant here. 306 actual weighted on base average, should be 352 on the expected. Now he's got the negative park shift. Now he's got the league shift facing the designated hitter. Love the White Sox again here for the 3rd straight day on the run line. Second game for me going to be the Giants, minus 1.5, plus 140. Like this one on the run line as well. If you're not comfortable with it, there is still a model edge on the money line. However, my edge is the biggest on the run line. Decent little park shift. It is going to hurt Cueto a bit pitching, but it helps the Giants offense tremendously, especially getting a 9th inning team at bat against one of the worst bullpens in baseball. Merrill Kelly is exactly who we think he is. 341 actual, 341 expected weighted on base average. That's just what he is at this point. So give me the Giants minus 1.5, plus 140.
2:10 Eastern first pitch for that White Sox game. 9:40 Eastern late first pitch tonight for that Giants game. Now, in the NBA tonight, we've got 3 games. Wizards, Sixers, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Hawks, Knicks, Madison Square Garden was rocking in game 1. That game's on TNT, 7:30. And then the late game on TNT, the Grizzlies and the Jazz. Zach, I know you're on 2 of these 3 tonight. The floor is yours.
Let's start off with an underdog, coach. The Grizzlies in this spot once again plus 8.5 against the Utah Jazz. We see this in college basketball. You win your play-in game, you get confidence. We saw it last year with the Portland Trailblazers, and now we're seeing it with the Memphis Grizzlies. They've won 8 of 9 games, and in game 1, their starters outscored the Utah Jazz 93-76, and more importantly, they shut down 6th man of the year Jordan Clarkson 0 for 8 from 3-point range. I know Donovan Mitchell's returning to action in this game, but it's one thing to jump back in the regular season versus playoff basketball. I'll take the Grizzlies getting those big points. And then the Knicks -2 against the Atlanta Hawks. How quickly, coach, we forget the 3-game season series sweep the Knicks had over the Hawks this year. If you're Coach Thibodeau, you tell your team to go and score over 120 points. They averaged 124 this year in those 3 wins against the Hawks. And you tell your star player, Julius Randle, to go get you 40. He had 40 or more in 2 of those games. I think the zigzag theory holds true in this one with the Knicks. And then the last play on the diamond, the Nationals, -135. Reds pitcher Jeff Hoffman, he struggles giving up the long ball, but he hasn't done so in his last 3 starts. And with his high walk rate, he'll have some runners on base, and I think the Nationals will get a 2 or 3 run shot early and get Joe Ross his first win in the month of May.
All right, so 2 hoops plays and 1 from baseball. And did you say Julius Randle? I believe I heard Zach Attack say Julius Randle. Great segue to the maestro.
Coach, it was thrilling to hear Zach say that about Julius Randle because like our colleague Prop Stars, who's unbelievable, I am going to be on Julius Randle over 40.5 points, assists, rebounds. And the reason, the guy shot 6 of 23. He got to the free throw line twice. The previous 3 games, he was there 28 times. Do you think he's going to bounce back? I think he's going to bounce back. I think he's going to get the calls in a must-win game, and I love this over 40.5 for Julius Randle. Sticking with the Knicks, Derrick Rose, Guy played 38 minutes. He had 17, 5, and 5. Peyton only played 8 minutes. He went 0 for 3. I think Derrick Rose gets another 30-plus minutes, and here's what happens. When he gets 30-plus minutes, he's gone over 3.5 rebounds 7 straight times. He had 5. Let's make it 8 in a row tonight. And then going to the Grizzlies, Desmond Bane, the shooting guard. I don't really like the way he was, talking to the other team after he drained one of those deep threes, but I do like his rebounds over 2.5. Laying the juice, it's minus 150, but he's hit it in 11 of his last 13. He had 4 in game 1, and I don't think it goes unnoticed that he was plus 23. A game they won by 3 points, he was plus 23. No other Grizzly was better than plus 15. That's how well he played. I think he gets around 20 minutes, and he gets at least 3 rebounds.
Yeah, Maestro, it's rare that you see a rookie that has the kind of confidence that Bane walks around with, but you love to see it, especially in the playoffs when you start your playoff series on the road. I like anything that he's a part of, especially tonight in game 2. All right, we're up against it. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. Greg, thank you very much. Here is our recap. M squared, 2 plays today. White Sox on the run line again. Can they do it 3 days in a row? We believe they can, but remember, afternoon start, 2:10 Eastern time, plus 100. Then the Giants, they looked great last night. Minus 1.5 also on the run line. That gives you a return of plus 140. Zack Attack, 3 plays tonight. Knicks, minus 2. Nats, minus 135. And then the late game, Grizzlies getting 8.5 still against the Jazz. They won on the court, getting 8 in game 1. Then the Maestro continues to prop it like it's hot, baby. Let's go. Randall, over 40.5 PAR. That's points, assists, rebounds for you new ones. And we know there's new people watching the show, and we love having you. Thank you. Derrick Rose, over 3.5 rebounds at the Garden tonight. He was everywhere in game 1. Then Desmond Bane for the Grizzlies, over 2.5 rebounds. That's minus 150 for the Grizzlies. Then our plays from SportsLine. Man United this afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern, Paramount Plus to win, minus 120. Love that number. And then Cavani to score. That's a prop, plus 130. And then also the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight in the NHL, minus 150. And oh, by the way, you're saying, Coach, what about the gym? What about the gym? Well, the Jewelers Gym hit for plus 357 last night, thanks to Mikey, White Sox, thanks to Zach, Dodgers. So let's do it again today. Plus 240 if you put these 2 things together. The White Sox on the run line from Mikey and the Nats on the money line, you guessed it, from Zach. You see how I do that all together? We're going to let him do it 2 days in a row. So let's go. Let's go. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. For Zack Attack. For Chief, who got rid of the cone. He got rid of the cone. By the way, the Grizzlies, Chiefs dog of the day. For M Squared, for the Maestro, for Greg, do not call me Gary, our producer, and our secret sauce at social media. I am the coach. We have a great time, and we love doing it. Don't forget, Champions League episode, golf episode in your feed right now. Let's have a day. I'm the coach. Remember, the only place for your daily, weekly golf, whatever it is, Early Edge. Good luck.
Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Early Edge.